Okay. Hoping it'll be a fun time. I'm really looking forward to it.
Are you dropping? No, get up.
Okay.
What if we drop and
So
like
can we do?
very like corner?
Oh,
Like the very
aloha everyone. Welcome to the UHE Apex Legends Community Night. It's been a long time coming. Finally, private matches are in the game, so we've been able to have a friendly tournament between the community, and we're also featuring our varsity team, so that's great. We have our varsity members, Damien, Paul, Keegan, Colin, Kristen, and Austin. And we're hoping to have a great friendly tournament between both the varsity team and the community.
they will. They could. No, but like. Okay. Was this so like?
Yeah. Let's get the games going.
Oh, it's going. Okay. I don't know. I'll do like the fucking bag. I knew you guys do. How are you just that? I don't want to be worse. Oh, we're about to play in 2 seconds. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, who do you want to be? Oh my goodness. Who do you want to be, Allie? I don't want to Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, me?
I need stream. I can't see the game.
Oh, yeah. You only have like. Yeah. Okay, solid. This is a solid beat. Good job, team. About this game. Okay.
All right. So we have the first game opening up on World's Edge. We have the whole map open. Anyone can drop anywhere. So let's see where everyone drops. All right. So we got what do we got? We got a couple people going to Mirage. We got Thermal. We got even got some Harvester. We got some Harvester action. Some countdown. No contest yet. Surprise. Oh, it looks like we might see some action around Fragment. Oh, we got teams in Fragment. What? Oh, we got 2 teams on Construction Building. Oh, okay. All right, we got Kai on here. A young Maggie.
This way, let's go.
Oh, we've got our first knock. We got our first knock.
I don't want to look at money.
We should go this way.
We got our first knock, and it's in Construction Building of all places. Gotta love this. Gotta love this part of frame.
Inventory man. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I was a hostile here.
Oh, they got the res up. All right. Oh, we've got big damage from Kion. Almost cracking both of them. Nalu's out here with 1 HP on Seer.
How do I go again? Oh, there's people near me.
Let's see. Oh, we hear a res going off right now. Ooh, big crack on the Pathfinder. Oh, good knock, good knock. Oh my gosh, this is a really close fight. Oh, and we have the first squad of the game. And it's the duo taking on the trio of Kion, 1 shoe, 2 shoe. It's nice to see some action early on in the game.
Let's hunt over there.
Oh, looks like we have some people fighting over here in Overlook. Got Furia talking. We got the. What is going on? Is this some collusion? What is going on here? What? We've got Shu from Luna. Are they Filipino? Got Furia talking. Oh.
We have to go, we have to go.
Oh, we've got some people. We also have the rest of the team Syndicate No Name. Another Overlook team.
I think it's a prize 4.
All right, we got little Tesmal. We got Golden Alley. We got Clown.
We have
I guess they were able to leave Overlook safely from the rest of the varsity team. Oh, we've got the varsity team showing up. We have we have Keegan, Game Very Hard, and Fly. It's gonna be an interesting fight. Staging around here. Advantage against the charge rifle. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. Game Very Hard is he's a console player, so PC's very new to him. I think he's playing mouse and keyboard this game.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Oh, we just had a fight. Around. It looks like it was around Epicenter.
Level 2.
Wait, I'm trying to find some goods. Let's hold hands, baby. Let's all hold hands. Come back.
Oh, looks like we might have a fight over here in Lava Siphon as well. Let's check it. We got Trevor, Septure, and Nico. we got the pill cabin in the corner waiting for the care package to come out. Right. Big loot. I like the new Lifeline update from this season. Got the quick care package. And we have someone going up on the seer scan. Looks pretty clear for now in Lava Siphon.
No, there's no fall damage.
Oh wow. Okay, so we have Catalyst running the new zone.
Let's explore that way.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna have a zone around Mod.
The thing is, like, I don't have fish because.
Hostile over there.
Oh, there's more stuff up in here.
All right, we have Lee Soyun, Bambi 9000, and the Honolulu Police Department. They might be contesting with the Monkey Squad. We'll see. This would be an interesting one to see. Wow, as the zones are closing in, it looks like we have a lot of teams kind of bunching up around here, around fence and staging and thermal area. Both might end up running into the Harvester team over there. Ooh. I'm interested to see. Oh wow, it looks like we're gonna have a lot of action in Fragment. Right.
Oh.
Oh, I hear fighting. Oh, I am a oven. He is literally a kitchen appliance. He's actually a kitchen appliance, and he's. Oh my. We also have the varsity players knocking each other. We have Art knocking out Kristen from the varsity team. Looks like I am an oven. Literally got the knock. How is he? How is he gonna kill as an oven? Looks like Art's gotten the thirst on Kristen from the varsity team.
Okay. Sit here.
See if Fury and Toppy can hold it off as the last one of their squad. Oh, we have Art here. Oh, Art's getting knocked by Fury and Toppy. He's getting knocked solo. Let's go, B-God. Okay. Big 13, big 13. Got the Ash plays, the 2 times on the cart. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Oh, he's got the big 60 spray from the Loba over there. Oh, it looks like we have 2 teams fighting over here. Alright, let's see what Loba does.
Let me press that.
Got the Seer ult. Man, those wall hacks do wonders. Wow, we have a lot of teams contesting over here in Fragment. Looks like they're all contending around the... Oh, big knocks from Toppy! Oh my gosh! Oh! Fury Toppy just out here with the squad wipe as the solo. Will they be able to run away from Nalu? Oh my gosh. Oh, Toppy makes it out. Does not make it out, unfortunately. We have Floaty Turd. We have Madeline Klein. We'll see how it goes. Got the Lifeline, Fuse, and Pathfinder setup. Interesting setup. Definitely a unorthodox choice of characters there. But hey, if they make it work, we'll see. Looks like no one is looking to play in the zone. The only team in the zone looks to be Quackcircer and Jetgo and Volvi. No one else even near them. And wow, so we're reaching the close of Ring 2. Still have 9 teams alive. I think it'd be interesting to see how as the zones contest and the zones close in. Oh, Floaty Turd fighting Loba. Oh, the good old 9 from the PK. Unfortunate. See if they get the reset in time. Oh, Loba's queuing out of there, looks like. We're watching the good old thirst from Stink Meaner.
Wait, let's crawl.
Alright, finally we got the knock on knowledge.
I'm holding it.
Alright, let's see. Oh, it looks like he's trying to get thirsted on the box. Oh my gosh, Loba's doing big damage! Holy big 104 from across the map. So of the 2 teams in Fragment, we have 1 team in Harvester. Still only 1 team holding zone in Lava City. It looks like we will see some contest around the edge of the ring though. And Loba is getting the beacon.
But we have nothing.
We have the squad with the most action going on. We got Tesma, Golden Alley, and Clown. This is some, you know, honestly, I hope this works out for them. From what I've heard from a little birdie, this is all of their first time playing the video game.
I'm so sorry.
I think it'll be interesting to see. This setup might end up working out for them. I don't know. Will Valorant skills hold up in Apex Legends? Oh, we have the varsity players. We have Keegan, Game Very Hard, and Fly. Vantage still running. The yucky Vantage. Oh, they're getting contested, it looks like, by another team. The Cyril up.
Leave right now, Ellie.
Oh, it's like a test with Honolulu Police Department, Lee Soyun, and Bambi 9000. I've heard this squad has all hit Pred before. Very scary. Oh, Honolulu Police Department. He is hitting those PK shots. Oh my gosh. Fly ends up making it out of there.
I'm so stressed right now.
Will Cole's Big Toe, aka the game was very hard. Will he make it out of the game?
There's a thing spawning right next to us. Allie, come here. Allie, leave. Come here.
Oh, we have two teams contesting around Geyser. Oh my god. Holy. We have Nico. They've contested on the Golden Alley squad! No, not the rats! No, let the rats live! Oh, as we see the thirst, we have Clown still toughing it out for the rest of the team. Will he hold it down for the squad?
Don't recover me.
We have Subu, yes, and I don't know how to say that. MWN man taking down one of the monkey squad. There's still one up from the monkey squad. We'll see what happens.
He can do it.
Oh, we got Lee Soyun on the charge rifle. One of the craziest controller players to ever exist. C9 knocked. I think Lee Soyun. I think that's honestly what should be on the radar. Next up and coming pro here. We have 3 teams contesting around the edge of Lava Siphon over here. We have one up from the monkey squad. He's playing Mirage. Will he hold it out? It's like I hear Seer Q going. I hear Seer scan going off. Will Dart Monkey make it out? This is gonna be a hard one. Honestly, I don't know how to make it out. Oh, the Seer scan's going off against Fly and Cole's Big Toe.
Fancy a wee stroll this way? Use that location.
Oh my gosh. The R3 spray not popping off. Yes, gets knocked by Lee Soyun. One of the best controller players. You cannot fight in that range against that guy. Oh man, he's crazy. See Bambi 9000 make his way out here. Oh, knocking out the rest of the Subu squad. Lee Soyun getting 2 knocks on that. He has like 4 knocks, like total, I think this game, possibly. 2 knocks, close enough. 200 damage. He's getting that damage up.
I don't know. I think it's this team I'm expecting. Yeah.
We're hitting wow, we are hitting ring 4 in 130. That's actually crazy. I didn't expect it to go that far. We might actually see an end game here in our community night, and I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Bambi 9000 evading. Oh, they take out the rest of the monkey squad. The Mirage has been taken down. Oh, we have Fly and Cole's Big Toe popping up. For easy 63 on the Valkyrie. Will they be able to take out the trio? Oh no, it looks like they're going to zone. Maybe here to hold them out. It's like Fly spotted a team around Big Mod. I do Big Mod.
Bro, you're not able to get
Oh, okay. Seeing some fights over here. Oh, big damage with the Rampage.
Enemy spotted.
Doing 80. We have Trevor, Nico, and Scepter holding it down in the truck. Got the Wingman with the 2 times the R99 on the Cat Seared Lifeline. It's a little bit of a sweaty comp out here. Cyril going down for the team. Oh, Nico doing big damage, but he will get traded within that. Oh my gosh. Game very hard, gets the knock on Scepter. Big 95 spray from the Catalyst. Oh my gosh, that cat wall color change is so odd. What the heck? Oh, he doesn't get the armor swap down. Trevor gets the knock on him. Will Fly make it out as a solo for the squad? Oh, he's getting ported on. Oh my gosh, and he's got knocked out by the Honolulu Police Department. Who other than them? Still got 4 squads coming up. Ring 5 is pulling in. Will we see an end game zone? I think it'll be cool to see. We have team holding out mod with the other 2. I don't know if I think there may be a rat possibly camping out somewhere, but we're having these teams hold out at the edge of big mod. Oh, the fuse pulling out. Floaty turret pulling up. Oh, Floaty turret's getting the knock. Oh, big knock on Trevor, and Nico's also taken out. So now we have 3 squads left. Ring final zone almost closing in. Fifth zone. Looks like we have none of the varsity teams still up. That's interesting to see. Honestly, I thought the varsity team would be holding out, but I guess not. We've got Volvi, Quackzerker, and Jekko holding it out. Bottom floor, Big Moan. Okay. Oh, big sprays. Oh my god. Big gnaw for everyone. Get the thirst on Stink Meter. Oh my gosh, will they get the trade? Oh, trade's been taken up for the fuse. Oh my gosh, this dude is on the roller. He's on the roller and he's beaming. Oh my gosh, the floaty turret squad has been taken out. Now we just have Lee Soyeon, Bambi 9000, and the Honolulu Police Department against Jetgo, Volvi, and Quackzerker. Who will take the win for this first game? Horizon Ult going down. It's taken out. Swinging out. Oh my gosh. One has been knocked. Lee Soyeon has been cracked, and we still have Honolulu Police Department up full health against 3 of the next squad. Oh my gosh. This is it's crazy endgame pulling up here. Cyril is going down. Got the new Wraith heirloom animation. Oh, Gold Knock Res is going off. Lee Soyeon is whiffing all of his sprays. Will he hit it? Oh, big crack, but he's been swung on. Oh my gosh.
Bro, this game is too fast-paced for me.
Will Bambi 9000 take it out? Oh my god, Honolulu Police Department. Oh my gosh, Quackzerker's got the trade.
2 squads left.
Big beam.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Quackzerker versus the Honolulu Police Department. Who will hold it out? Oh, he's been knocked! And the first game has been taken over by Bambi 9000, Lee Soyeon, and the Honolulu Police Department. Let's go. Honestly, as expected, literally the best controller player that has ever touched the joystick. Remember that gaming is for controller and typing is for M and K.
Sure. Hello and welcome back to UH Esports. We are doing our Apex Community Night. If you guys just tuned in now, we are about to start our second game. From what it seemed in the first game, it is quite interesting. A lot of different teams have taken different strategies, and one of them being hiding as much as possible. But a very special rule. This community night is featuring our UHE varsity team, and they are playing as duos. But the rule is that they are not allowed to shoot anybody until first ring closes. But we are now getting into game. A little bit of a technical difficulty, however, but yeah, when the lobby isn't fully, enough players, it's gonna have to wait a little bit for it to start. I'm not entirely sure why Apex does that, but that's just one of the things about this game. All right, now we get to see all the character selections. Now, since this is a community night, there could be some tryhard teams, but hopefully we're looking for some lighthearted fun. If you play Apex, we want to see some mirages, some ridiculous catalysts, Bangalore's lifelines, all the random stuff that you typically get in this game. And there are some duos in this game, other than the varsity team. Yeah, our champion squad here actually played pretty well. It was a pretty intense fight towards the end too, as both teams were still alive doing a 3v3. And now we're moving on to dropping. Now in community night, it's kind of, in my opinion, I feel like it's kind of like toxic to land on another team. You want to try and land as spread out as possible, to give everybody a chance, because in this community night, everybody of every rank can play. So you're going to be seeing rookie players to master players, and you're going to be able to see that on this stream. Everybody's spreading out all across the map, and Fragment is already being contested. Moving on to one of our duos. This is one of our varsity teams, I think. I don't entirely know. They changed, some of our players changed their names in game, so it's actually kind of hard for me to be able to tell, but that's all right. A little bit of a contesting in a lot of different parts of the map. We got the lifeline here, just trying to loot as much as possible. In the early parts of the game, you just want to focus on looting. So a lot of the game is just running around until everything gets closer and closer until everything kind of explodes in on itself.
Yes.
Apex itself, typically, in terms of ranked matches, is pretty much a lot of looting at first, but depending on how you land strategically, you'd immediately run into some teams. And surprisingly enough, we do not hear a single bit of gunfire. Looking over to Fragment West, it looks like fighting is already occurring, as Jetgo is trying to lay down the spray here, or R99 from a distance, cracking the enemy Ash. Ash is trying to book it towards the hill right now. But I believe Fragment West has been secured by this team, completely running out the other team, forcing them to run all the way to survey camp. Oh, but it looks like Fragment East is moving up towards Fragment West as well. But now we're looking at Bambi 9000. This is towards staging, and towards staging, we have just saw that 3 teams landed in the very same area. So this could get really intense, really fast. Is this is one of the opposing teams. They're practically breathing on each other, but they don't know it. Oh, we jump into the fight at Fragment. Volley trying to get the spray. Oh, okay, and the fight ends immediately. Okay. Oh, going for the finish, jumping over to, I forget this part of the map, but it looks like everybody on this team is practically dead.
Who's Dylan?
Oh, but there's a solo somewhere hiding. Clown taking his time, and his teammates are just on the ground, lifeless, dead bodies.
Yeah, it's not.
Trying to contemplate between the two guns he just dropped. Oh, he's thinking. Looting. Dropping.
Be with you right now.
Okay. He's gonna change the gun? No, he's still okay. He's figuring it out. As he runs towards the opposition. Just inspecting the area, seeing whether or not if it's possible to retrieve the dead bodies. Oh, getting into some conflict here. As Bambi 9000's team is getting ran out of Landslide.
Did he recover? Oh, there's a recovery thing there. Yeah, that. Yeah. Oh wait, hi.
Now the team we are watching right now actually contains Art Love Neko, who's actually one of our coaches, or is our coach for the Apex varsity team. Jumping over to the next POV, I am Oven. This man is the godfather of our team, actually starting up the Apex team. I love this man. Getting to a little bit of a conflict here, holding the Nemesis in hand, full energy. This gun is absolutely disgusting if you land the burst. And they're playing it slow. Careful to not get into the Seer ultimate as it will reveal their location. Oh, and armors get cracked. Getting a little bit of a spray here. Oh, that was actually a really clean rash strafe right there, but not enough to keep the team away.
What? Why would you kill me? What was that?
Teams are dropping, but the lobby is still full. People are managing to stay away from each other, but not everywhere across the map as it seems.
No, no way you see my game. You know.
As first ring closes, UHE Varsity is gonna finally be able to shoot their guns.
Oh my god, run.
Yeah, UHE Varsity is kind of just running around, just kind of like headless chickens, trying their best to avoid the teams. But this is where their macro comes into play, trying to play the ring out and try to survive. Oh, and Kendall gets a really nice spray here on the lifeline. Getting a knock. Is it possible to get another? Playing the cover. Almost knocking Seer. Oh, but it's not enough. Conflict is getting really intense. And now UHE Varsity is able to let loose. I believe this is the last one remaining in the squad. Wraith is portaling out. Oh, able to get the crack from long range with an SMG with a ×2. Typically, using a car, it's very difficult to be able to land a spray like that, but hey, yes can do it. Pushing into the enemy team. They're trying their best to stay alive, trying to keep their heals up, but yes, he's just pushing forward. Oh, hiding in the corner here. Oh, finishing the down. Oh, and this is actually one of our UHE varsity members caught outside the ring, leaving only Fly to fight against this full 3-man. R99 in hand with a massive, able to crack one with his frag grenade. This could be an opening. He has to secure this 1v1. And they're searching for him desperately, trying their best not to get caught out by themselves.
Nice, it's very nice.
As we enter the ring, right now, this is at, I believe, this isn't Leaf. Geyser, this is Geyser. Teams are trying to fly in, but they're getting shot out from the sky. Oh, they're trying to run the mob. This got cracked. Oh, and they're gonna run it down. I believe this is one of the UHE varsity teams, but I do not know why there's a third player on that team. Oh, as the team is trying to run away from the varsity team, it runs into our varsity coach instead. This is not looking good. Oh, teams are just being led into each other.
He's so scared.
Oh, this is not looking good. The team is just getting sandwiched.
Like, he's standing behind me the whole time. Yeah, you're pretty good.
Oh, and we hear a knock. Oh, Revo is coming in. The push is going way too hard here. There is no way Blade won that fight. Blade with literally 0 HP, able to just get that hit bar off against a player with a shotgun. Shotguns do incredible burst damage, but I guess it's missing that one critical shot there. Looking at varsity POV, they're trying to play it safe here, not trying to overcommit and run into multiple teams. There are 4 teams within this one area. Everybody converging into each other. Things are gonna get messy real fast. Jet going with the R99 spray again. I've never seen anyone run 400 light ammo before. That is actually not a bad choice considering how well he's shooting from long range. And everybody's just trying to let out as many pot shots as possible. For what it seems, none of these teams want to be here, and none of them want a full int. The Honolulu Police Department got some moves. Holy.
So nice.
Getting a spray and running into another team, cracking the lifeline here. Playing it safe, not trying to peek out, not trying to give them a reason to run headfirst into them. Shots being exchanged, armors getting cracked. Both teams getting whittled down slowly. Oh, this can't be good. The Honolulu Police Department team is pulling up to the squad as they just got the knock.
Apex Legendary. The Apex League.
Sub-Uwu.
Yes.
Just looting. Slowly moving towards the ring. This is gonna be third ring. Now, third ring is gonna hurt like hell, and a lot of teams are actually caught on the edge of the ring right now. It's really interesting to see how a lot of this community night, people are actually playing more towards the edge rather than the center to stay alive. People are looking for that conflict, for that gameplay. And here we see Sub-Uwu trying to go crazy here, getting a knock. Honolulu Police Department, the Wraith, immediately Wraith phases, and Sub-Uwu almost one clips the opposition. Pathfinder trying to defend the res right now. The entire team low on HP. Both teams trying their best to reset.
Bro, yeah, literally just hide, man. Like, you're not joking.
Both team rotating in very slowly from Geyser. 10 squads remaining in this third ring.
Yes. Yes, of course it worked.
Now everybody should be running into at least one team. Considering that there's 10 squads alive in a ring this small, there's nowhere you can hide without running into a team.
You have
Honolulu
You gotta go.
Police Department still in this conflict. Swapping POVs back to Geyser, trying to hold out this other team, and now getting shot from behind. Oh, straight through the choke. There is no cover as the opposing team runs them down. Okay. throwing down the emote. Okay. Yoshi Varsity pushing up, using the Rev ult.
9, top 9. Look at us, guys.
Getting sent back, but it doesn't matter. But it doesn't look like they're going to be pushing this any further.
No,
There are no teams surrounding them, though, so this is going to be a clean 3v3. Moving into, I believe this is actually the COD team. They're playing hide and seek at the moment, just hiding in the corner. And I believe these should all be controller players. So if you get caught in their crosshairs, especially since this is the varsity team, you will get one clipped. Watching, I believe Kendo was actually in a really good fight from what we saw earlier. Going back to Yes's POV, one of the teammates on his team is down, or her team. Rising queuing up, throwing down the thermite. Trying their best to throw the nades onto the team, trying to one clip the Mirage from afar, but it's not going to work. It's down to a 1v2. Playing it slow, playing it patient. Rising got a lot of time. Giving up slowly, trying to get the really cheesy one pumps here. But the enemy team inside is playing it just as slow. Are left alone. Not entirely sure what is going on the outside as the team pushes in and immediately cleans it up. The ring is only getting smaller and teams are just dwindling. These squads with 3 members are slowly being turned into 2. Duos and solos all across the map as there are only 8 squads remaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna get behind them. Oh, they saw you.
Pathfinder trying to get this one clip, trying to hold out a team from rotating in. And he's stuck at the rope. There's no way he's going to be able to rotate in without dying here. Unless he could just pull something out. Oh! But this team itself is also getting caught outside of the ring. Wait, Toffee, bro! Bro, what are you doing? No! Toffee getting caught outside in the 3rd ring. Wait, no, 4th ring, actually. There's no way you're going to be able to survive this. It's Mickey running headfirst into the fire, into the storm, trying to get this res, but it's not going to work out. 1 HP. I don't think they're going to make it. Oh, trying to pop the med. All eyes on It's Mickey right now. And It's Mickey's going to have to make a run for it. Just like what Forrest Gump did. And, okay. Not much you can do in that kind of situation.
And if you can report them, if you press R.
Dropping down to 4 teams. Now, typically in 4 teams, there should be 12 players, but right now we are down to 6. Oh, now dropping down to 3 squads. one of the squads actually being caught under the bridge. If I am right, the other. Oh no. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. I believe they're looting the lifeless bodies of the COD varsity team. This is about to end on ring 5. One of the teams flying in from above, securing a spot in the ring, but they're actually getting sandwiched by both of the teams. This is just duels all across the board.
It's fun just messing around with this stuff.
Sending out the Mirage clone. Getting the info they need to know where the enemy is, getting the shots in, getting the cracks, almost getting the knock. Oh, but they're getting bamboozled just as well. Now, Mirage does have his ultimate, but they're playing a very secure location right now. The Honolulu Police Department getting caught in a very bad position. As one of their teammates gets shot down. Playing the time, just shooting their bullets. Oh my god, I thought he was actually gonna get a one clip there.
Hey. So I'm like selfie now right now.
Playing it slow, trying to wide peek. But the Caustic team is actually has a head glitch. Oh, stuck in the corner as the Honolulu Police Department is also inside the dome. So if the team tries to over peek and shoot the Caustic team, they're just gonna get met with the Honolulu Police Department. But the Caustic team is pushing up. Placing down the respawn beacon as a form of cover, as well as the Caustic traps. Utilizing the Caustic smoke here. This is an extremely uncomfortable position.
That's what I'm saying. I think we deserve the win. Like.
Oh, and a knock. This opens up a lot of possibilities here. As this team controls pretty much all of this phase. Team 18 trying to push up. Trying to see what they can do. Oh, but the phase comes in. Playing out in the open, but able to secure the box. Trying their best to finish what's left of the Caustic team. Not playing the best position here, but pushing up. Able to hide in the Caustic smoke. Playing out in the open, there's no way. Honolulu Police Department finishes off the Caustic team, leaving them now in a 1v2. Nice bump. Insane! That was actually insane bumping. What? Holy crap! You would have never expected the solo rape to able to secure this. It was absolutely insane. There was a lot going on in this game, and personally, honestly, I don't even know what's going on sometimes, but you can clearly see things are getting intense. People are not fighting each other, but people are actually playing the edge, trying their best to look for the fights instead of trying to stay alive. The COD team tried their best to stay alive here, but they also got wiped. And you would expect to see way more squads alive with all their players, but no, in the final ring there were just duos. That was absolutely intense. And now we're gonna go on to another short break, and we're gonna be moving on to game 3. So hopefully you guys stick around and see our next game. Hello and welcome back to the UH Esports stream. Today we are doing an Apex community night. Now, for those who have just tuned in, we are just running games just on pretty much any of the maps. And right now we are featuring the UHE varsity team. And the UHE varsity team actually has some restrictions, such as they cannot shoot anybody until first ring closes. Everybody else has free reign to do whatever they want. Now, from the past couple games, people have kind of just been playing the edge and trying to fight as much as possible. We're getting to the like final rings, and there are still squads alive. People are still staying alive, but people are dwindling and just picking off the opposition just one by one. Squads of trios are turning into solos or duos. Not entire squads are eliminated, and it is just intense. You get ranks ranging from masters to rookie, and it is quite intense. The rookie players are definitely putting up a fight here. And now we are actually coming into Kings Canyon. Now the first two matches that we have just played were on World's Edge, the infamous World's Edge. But now we are playing on Kings Canyon. Kings Canyon right now is not in ranked rotation. Personally, it's not like my most favorite, but you know, it's one of the maps. It's like one of the maps I actually started playing on when I first started the game, before I even knew that there was like map rotations. But this map was very infamous because it was the first map that came out with the video game, and it contained this little area called Skulltown, and quite literally everybody was playing there. And you would play the game normally, and we might have a technical difficulty here, actually. One of the players is still in the lobby.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, besides that, I think everybody else is still in the lobby. So we're gonna continue the game as everybody is spreading out just as far as the last game, trying to not run into any contact, especially the UHE varsity team. This being one of our UHE varsity boys. Sadly, I do not know the names of the POIs on this map, so you're gonna have to bear with me here. Oh, it is called Airbase. Oh, and a fight immediately takes place. Having in hand with only one bullet, the S is cracked. So one of the teammates get downed. Literally picking up scraps here. Quackzerker playing the fuse, sending out the grenades needed to take down the team, but also getting cracked as well. Decent amount of damage coming out of both sides, but if you're holding the PK, you're going to be controlling the fight in a situation like this. Shotguns are just the perfect weapon, and there is no more ammo in this building. Quackzerker trying to finish the down. Jekko trying to back him up. Pushing out, getting a crack, pushing outside the house. Quackzerker not getting down, neither is Jekko. Literally at 1 HP, both sides. Oh no, only holding a B2020 with a down teammate. This is not looking good. And another team immediately pulls up.
I spy an enemy. Target here.
Ooh, it's a Mirage and Loba team, and they are here to clean up with only white armors. They do have the bullets needed to wipe out that entire squad. Everybody around the map is still looting, and strategies may be changing here. Sadly, those 3 teams that landed in that area did not have a very good time. Oh, Pathfinder's, taking a little stroll down the stairs, enjoying his time. But we hear gunshots still. Oh, and it's Yes, the last remaining member of the squad. Actually looking very healthy. Now this is Caustic's treatment area. This area is also a very popular hot drop area. Oh, and we can see that there's actually a team hovering right outside of Caustic treatment, expecting a team to walk on out right into the crosshairs. And the team is actually ratting in here. There is no way. Able to one clip. Nalu didn't expect the next player. Oh, not Nalu. Actually able to clutch up. That was okay. Ratting is a very common occurrence in the game. We saw in the last game, if you were there, the COD team was actually all 3 just hiding in a corner. Yeah, you would have never expected a team to be hiding above a door. Now that is some rat behavior. That is a strategy people actually employ in ranked, able to get free kills that way. Usually, typically, you put down a Loba ultimate, put some shield cells, purple armors, and people would just walk in like, free candy. And you're just standing right above them, just staring menacingly. Ooh, Wiz catches eye of a new team, and it's actually a duo. Ring 1 is so closing. Oh, and this is a full trio team. Both teams not having the greatest armor in the world. OP Soju getting it sent in the wrong direction. Catalyst trying to take up an angle here. Trying to do as much damage as possible. They push in. Oh, getting punched out here. Oh, the Mastiff, not the greatest shotgun in my opinion, as you can see. Although it looked like his crosshair was on him, he's only shooting 22s. I swear to God, if that was a Peacekeeper, that man would have been dead. Honolulu Police Department, last one alive, and actually the one that won last game falls to Wiz's team. Now spectating one of our varsity teams, and it looks like they actually finished one of the members that almost got ratted on. Why? Oh, it was a trade. I don't know if any. I mean, I didn't see that, but they both shot bullets, and because this isn't a hit scan game, so bullets have projectile speed, so they both shot at the same time, and they both knocked each other. That happens like once in a blue moon in a game. Surprisingly, not a very common occurrence. Now we are down to 12 squads, and round 1 is still only closing. It's really interesting because like a lot of people landed, the way people landed on World's Edge actually kept them alive a lot more than it did in this map.
Hey, shawty.
That's actually one of the reasons why I don't like the map. It's like, I think the smallest map in the game. But I mean, if you want to run into fights as much as you want, it's great. But in terms of third parties, it happens quite a bit, especially in checkpoints, choke points such as this. At this no name, I am Oven actually trying to get Valk in the crosshairs with the triple take, and position is revealed. The fighting has just begun. Team 12 trying to catch this team off guard, but the Bangalore ultimate is gonna stop them in their tracks. Bloodhound getting hit by the damage. I'm Oven getting closer and closer.
Yeah, he went to go eat. He got 12 plates.
Playing it safe on both sides. Both don't want to overextend and potentially get knocked first. trying to wait for the other team to make the mistake here, but the clock is ticking. Only 2 minutes until the second ring closes. Oh, but the longer they stay here, the more teams are gonna show up. Oh, oh, and they definitely know that a team is here. They're creeping up very slowly.
Shopping. Should I?
Gunfire is being exchanged. I Am Oven is on the ground, leaving only Bloodhound alive. Purple armor, not fully cracked yet. Able to secure... Oh, able to stay alive here. And V-God Chris, a solo out in the mist, trying to shoot long range of a PK. Ooh, but getting shot by another team. There are 5 squads pulling up into this location. This is what I mean. Playing this map, especially in this area, this is gonna happen all the time. Like, look at this. There's so many different levels. It's like playing in a building. Was Big Toe able to one clip and finish off the entire team here. Now leaving it into a 2v2. The last 2 teams to survive in this location. I believe this team just pulled up. The infamous Loba Mirage team. I mean, they're not infamous, but you know, we're gonna call them infamous. Trying to play it slow, trying to see what they're gonna do. Waiting for the team below to make their move. And they know that they're being watched. Grenade here. And there's not much that they can do. Almost shooting the clone, revealing the location. But, you know, as expected. Of course, the varsity player knew that. And they're planning on rotating straight out of the location using Pathfinder's ultimate, which recently just got changed so that the propel speed is actually a lot faster, making Pathfinder a lot more viable and competitive. But this ring is definitely gonna hurt. Actually, it's not that. 8 squads remaining with, let's see if I can do math in my head. There should be 1 solo question mark or 2, I think. Actually, no, this is the right amount of teams. Oh my god, I cannot do math. 3 times 7. Wait, no, there are like duos and solos. Oh my god. Oh, and now we are in Swamp, a crypto team.
I sense an enemy out there. With my eye.
It's really interesting to see that the lobby, majority of the lobby is actually running SMGs.
Wow, we have an enemy out there.
Typically, I'm more of an AR player myself. But with the recent R99 buffs, I would definitely pick up an SMG as well.
No.
Changing fire here, trying to get the right cracks to get an opening to push onto the enemy team. Not trying to reveal too much of themselves, as they are also still playing near the ring.
Don't worry.
A lot of teams playing outside the map with only 1 in the ring. And the push is coming in. Nico with the charge rifle, able to get 96 damage off of that 1 shot. Oh, both teams actually running charge rifles. That's kind of disgusting. Oh, but a push comes in. Gibby able to get the knock here. A lot of damage is being taken on this side of the river. As one of their teammates becomes unrecoverable, they decide to back out of the swamp. Wait, this team is caught kind of far outside the ring with only 30 seconds to rotate in.
Very nice.
Switching over to our coach's POV. Is coach versus the players. Just playing a little bit of a look-see, peekaboo. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Oh, rest of the team slowly trickling in. Going back to one of our varsity teams, clearing out one of. He's not a solo, or he or she is not a solo, but I don't know where the other squad mate is. But damn, caught alone. Wiz trying to get the one clip here. Ooh, the movement is a little too much. Can Wiz make it out alive? Knock comes through. Team 10 a little bit weak right now. And Wiz trying to back up. Pushing onto a solo. Able to get the knock with only a massive in hand. Rash strafe coming out from both sides. But it's not enough. It was actually an extremely close fight there. Oh, neck and neck, but this team is going to be able to recover fully. And with the resources in hand, they're going to be stacked well into the next ring. As many teams are still caught outside.
Oh, wait, really?
Care package over there.
Not coming down. Charge rifle. Man, that is the only hit scan weapon in this entire game and is the most annoying thing in the whole world. Like, using a gun like that, oh my gosh. I mean, granted, our varsity team has to use that gun because it's super good, but you know, you gotta hate it. Oh, but the third party comes through. In Team 4, Gibby is left as a solo. Hipfire, ooh, Hipfire alternator goes kind of hard, and the Scopin able to finally get the knock on the Octane. Godspeed trying to pop the Phoenix here, trying to recover fully. Oh, but gets found.
Care package over there.
Cole's big toe is actually getting ripped apart at the moment. This is a very horrible ring. There's not that much cover here.
145.
4 squads remaining. Leaving one solo alive, the Gibby. Is the math right? Yeah, the math is right. Trying to look for the Wraith here. I don't know how the Wraith got out. Oh, Team 13 getting shot in the back. You're trying to push up onto the next team. They're going to have to fight that team, and they're going to be caught out in a very, very bad spot. But they have Wraith Portal to reposition. Fury and Zombie almost getting knocked here. Team 1's managing to stay alive as all 3 members of Team 7 were just cutting them down. Fight's getting intense, but the clock is ticking, ladies and gentlemen. Ring 5, getting caught outside in this ring, you definitely die. And teams are getting held out. And no one is holding the middle circle right now. As soon as this ring begins closing, we're going to see a lot of gunfire. 7, slowly walking up onto the left side bridge. Hopefully not to be seen. Trying to get close. A 3v2 is very, very ideal in this situation for them. Okay. Was a little bit of a struggle climbing up there, but, you know, we make it work. Oh. Trying to play up. Nico getting cracked. But they're falling out. Oh, getting... This is not a very good position. Trying to use the lifeline package as cover. Lifeline passive is coming in clutch. Art Loves Neko does a crazy push here. Able to secure the 2 kills, leaving Lifeline as a solo. Nico holding on to crumbs right now. As we drop down to 3 squads, 2 squads remaining. A duo versus a trio. It's actually both varsity teams playing against each other. But Octane able to land a very good shot with the bow, dealing 70 damage. Team 14 trying to gain the height. Oh, and a little bit of a tap streak. Oh, hello? Okay, that was perfect tracking. You know, the perks of being on controller. And this drops immediately to a 2v2, and things are looking dire for Team 1. And the game ends. Wait, no, that was Team 1. Oh, whoops. Missed up the teams there. Well, that game was just as hectic as the last game. It was hectic in its own way, as it didn't turn into a total like food hall fight type situation, where, as you know, everything gets more cramped. People kind of just, you know, get kind of crazy kind of thing. This was more of a, how do I say? Yeah, you know, there really isn't much to say about it. People were just fighting on the edge of the ring. It's a lot more different this time around, especially since the map change. A lot of people landed on each other this time, and I think people kind of just thought, hey, community night, we just run it down. But we are now going to be taking a short break, and hopefully you'll stay tuned for Game 4. Hello and welcome back to UH Esports. This is our Apex Community Night, and if you were just tuning in, this is our final game. To those who have been here, since any of the previous games, thank you for still staying on. Reiterating, the Community Night has a little special gimmick. It is featuring the UH Esports varsity Apex team, and they are all playing solos or duos. I mean, but they do have a special rule where they are not allowed to shoot anybody instead of ranking one closes, so they're gonna have to play a lot safer. And there were some interesting shenanigans going on within the last game. Game three, we see people ratting, hiding on doors. This was actually one of our varsity players or varsity duos. They were just hiding inside one of the rooms, waiting for a team to walk in. And sure enough, a team did walk in. They almost got the kill, but they dropped out early. And there are things are kind of just going all over the place. People are now, I believe it was because of the map, Kings Canyon. People are kind of just dropping in on edge and just fighting as much as possible. Typically in this game, you kind of do want to just run in and fight as much as you can. I mean, that's what I would want to do, but Kings Canyon is just not it for me because people in game three, people just died. Although there were 5 teams, entering the last ring, people were just dropping. But now we're moving on to the largest map in the game, Storm Point. Now, Storm Point is a beautiful tropical paradise with high elevation and plenty of POIs. So hopefully nobody's gonna land on each other, but people are probably gonna do it anyway. As we enter the game, getting a nice little POV. We're actually watching Team 14, which is one of our UHE varsity teams. Little bit of a fun fact: our both of our teams for varsity Apex, one lands North Pad, and the other lands Cascade Falls. A little bit of advertising, considering I'm their one of their team leads. Tune into our games, watch the boys and girl play. They practice very hard, and they're all great players. Like Tuning into the drops right now. Teams are dropping so low-ish. Well, a little bit of a contestation going on, actually, on the bottom left of the map. Teams are going to be running into each other at the very start. But I don't think Team 7 is going to get that much loot.
Oh my god,
I'm really sure this is the Spider Cave. And typically you get really good armor off the start, because that's kind of how they discover the game, off these bins. So they're able to get all purple's armors and blues. Wow. Okay. Ooh, and concession is actually happening at Antenna right now. Playing it a little bit slow. Both teams are just trying to look for an opening. 30-30 in hand of Quackzerker. Ooh, and shields are getting cracked. Surrounding the enemy team at all angles. Slowly closing in on them. Able to get the one clip on Furia Toffee. It's Mickey is also gonna drop down here by JetGo, as JetGo is super weak, but both teammates on Team 9 are still alive. Two-Face able to actually shoot the Vantage from long range. Well, Vantage trying to do the movement here, but it's not gonna be enough. One of our varsity teams is going to be dropping out at the very start. Truly unfortunate. And another fight. Madeline Klein kind of, oh, I don't know what happened here, but they're dead now.
Yes.
And from what it seems, every team is relatively peaceful right now. Just passive looting. And doing the armory here is actually a really good choice. Armory not only gives you a lot of evil, it gives you all the resources required to fight the next team. So this is practically the equivalent of landing at a POI. So I can, looking back on it, this team is actually pulling a very interesting strategy. And it's definitely going to work in their favor, as they're going to be well equipped to fight the next team.
What?
And from what it seems, the COD team is actually right next to that.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Swapping over to Team 13.
Extended light mag.
Just take a look at this beautiful scenery. Just don't mind the gigantic dead animal in the background.
Care package over there.
Taking the time, playing inside the ring. Teams are slowly making their way, and round 1 is now beginning to close. Ooh, Team 4 creeping up on a team doing armory at Fish Farms. Oh, walking up, trying to keep the team from... Oh, they're not gonna know. Team 5 is completely unaware. Oh, but you can hear the footsteps from the outside. Not entirely sure if they hear it either. Ooh, but they're gonna try and do a cheeky play, trying to get a stick with the Arc Star as they try to fly out. And they're gonna be taking a lot of ring damage for this. Oh, and it is opening. The team is flying out, unable to get the stick. The team escapes in time. Okay, getting screwed over by the jetpack mechanic here. This team is gonna completely avoid the team that just tried to pull a little, what do you call it? Back shot to the head kind of thing, you know? Team 10 catching, I believe it was a Bloodhound looting the care package. Oh, without a scope on a gun like the Nemesis, it's gonna be extremely hard, especially extremely hard to shoot or damage anybody, especially since this gun doesn't have a barrel stab.
Target over there.
they seriously need to nerf that gun. Like, if someone stands still for 1 second, you're dead. Like, there's no escaping it. It's the equivalent of getting caught in the line of sight of a prowler. Like anybody with a controller could just pick that gun up and just go crazy.
Oh, she's backside.
I say we go there.
Oh, it's 25.
Nothing too crazy. And okay, I am now, now I'm realizing that was the first beacon scan of the whole game. And Dart Monkey rolling around with the rampart turret on the car. Okay. Driving the Warthog around, going back to the Halo days.
130. They're both nothing. Oh my.
I believe this is actually one of the varsity teams doing a little bit of trolling here, trying to patrol the area, try to catch anybody off guard with this turret. Round 1 will be closing in 3 seconds with 14 squads still alive. And another player drops. Black Circle with a charge rifle in hand with only 8 bullets. You're gonna need to switch that out. Entering in. Ring 2 with white armor on that team. It's a little scary. And looks like this team is playing towards edge. And running straight into another team! Now not getting down, almost getting cracked and able to take down I Am Oven, catching him straight off guard. One of the teammates sliding down the hill, trying to avenge the knock on the Wraith. Ooh, the crack. The white armor is not going to do him any good. The tap strafe able to mitigate the damage, but that was quite the toll on your HP.
Watching that spot.
A lot of teams caught outside of the ring, trying to rotate in. And the Warthog is pulling up slowly. Pathfinder Zip trying to get plays, trying to escape. Oh no. Oh no, run. Run. Okay, somebody needs to revoke their driver's license. They're still pulling. I'm surprised no one has shot them. Like, how are they still alive? They're rolling around on the loudest vehicle in the game. But, they're making it work. Nico, the last one remaining on that squad, runs straight into the COD varsity team. Team 9 is now going to begin this fight, pulling out the crypto drone. Kendo able to get this one clip on the opposing team. Caught in a bad position there, getting, what was that, 3 shot by the wingman? If you get bullets on the wingman, hit like a truck. Trying to recuperate from the loss of their teammate. They're shooting far range to the car, but that wingman is gonna put in the work. Greasy Filipinas sticking together with the Valk. And the res comes out and the varsity team pulls up. There are currently 3 squads caught outside at Cascade Falls. It's Fly trying to take the high ground. But right now caught inside. There's nowhere to run. The only option is to fight. But there are 3 squads. How you approach this fight is gonna it's gonna determine who's gonna be able to get out of here alive. And it sucks too because you don't want to ever be the first one to peek. And there it is. Trying to peek two at once. Greasy Filipinos trying to hold it down with the alternator. Kendo getting cracked, put down to 1 HP. And now they're just getting ran down. One of our varsity teams is just bulldozing as the remaining teams flee for their lives. Remaining as solos. Oh, and I don't know if anyone saw that, but the Warthog team was pulling in. And they're running into another team. Everybody's just running straight into the ring.
Do that. You are sus.
Putting on. I don't know what the varsity boys are doing, but we'll see if their master plan works. Trying to gatekeep the solos coming in. Oh, narrowly missing them, actually.
Prowler here.
Oh, Team 13!
What?
Oh, Pathfinder almost gets knocked. Okay, snake cleaner. This one just hiding in the corner. Moving hard. Team 13, last one alive. Able to get the shot off on the Kraber. Swapping over to the flat line, trying to get out alive, but the Prowler just knocking him back straight into the enemy team. And Team 15 pulling up again on the Warthog. They know exactly where the enemy team is, and now they just waiting. Oh, and they're running! They're so afraid of the Rampart turret. And they fail to land any of these shots. Who knew that a Rampart turret on this vehicle would be so awful to control?
Trident over there.
Enemy real close. About time we got ourselves a fight.
Ring 3 will be closing in soon with only 9 squads remaining. Bangalore trying to smoke off the enemy team, but accidentally shooting it onto the car. And they run up. A clean one clip there from Bangalore, but it's not enough. Lifeline being the last alive. Solos are just booking it, trying to stay alive. Oh, but a shot is lined up. Oh, but it narrowly misses. And another one. Can it work? Come on. We got patience. I believe. One clip trying to loot that box. Not ideal. That was some clean Pathfinder movement, jumping around like Spider-Man, and yes, doing the okay, just ratting inside of the main ring, adding on top of the door at a very crucial point. Seeing as it closes onto North Path, there are only 7 squads remaining. Oh, catching a team on the outside of the ring. Oh, they died. That was a 3-man and they died. With only 1 minute left to try and make their way to North Pad. I believe 4 teams are actually outside of NORPAD and only 2 solos are inside the ring.
Oh,
Crypto
my.
doing massive amounts of damage, and the push comes through. Liu Se-yun, I'm sorry if I butchered that name, getting a really clean 1 clip here. Oh, not able to clutch that up super close, but the wingman absolutely goes nuts.
Enemy spotted.
Wait, isn't there a rat like right there? No, there is. Oh, so much for that.
Already verbal.
Quick,
4
here.
squads remaining. Holding this high point on NorthPad is extremely key, as you're able to just secure the spot, look down on the enemy teams, get free pot shots, and nobody's going to be able to get to the height without getting gunned down on the road. It's practically the winning position. We're going to see what they can make out of it. Oh, with the Loba ult too, able to loot everything within the surrounding area.
조심하자.
How was it in? I don't read it in.
And there aren't enough spots for all teams to remain alive. Stink meter still able to rat this out to the end.
Wait, no. It's getting old. It's okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, and it's actually ending on team 14. So all the teams are going to be looking towards them in the end. So they're going to have to try their very best to stay alive as all eyes are on them. Trying to show presence, trying to keep the teams off, doing as much damage while taking as least damage as possible. Trying to not give any team a reason to pull up onto the location. T9 slowly making moves, getting closer and closer to the inside of this ring. With a good crack here, they're going to be able to pop both the Horizon ult and the Crypto ult. Crypto EMP in this fight is going to be very crucial as long as that
Target spotted.
drone can stay alive.
I'm not seeing playing.
Nobody knows Stink Meter is hiding behind that very same rock. That is actually so lucky.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, Stink Meter. Wait, Stink Meter is outside of the ring. Oh no. And the ring is now closing. Teams are gonna have to start making their moves. This very well will be the very last fight.
I get absolutely nothing out of this. Oh, did we pass?
Enemy. Stay in sight. Adjust your scopes. They're far.
Oh, I believe the very end is all duos again. And Stink Meter trying to pull out the portal. Utilizing Wraith Q to get closer and closer, but getting caught between 2 teams. But Stink Meter is able to stay alive. There is no way. Oh, but only finishing 4th. Jet Gold pushing up close, able to get good pumps in, taking little damage. Rising Q in the sky, the gravity lift, able to keep Jet Go alive, trying to heal again, trying to take it again. But getting caught between both lines of fire. Vantage trying to pop a med kit. Not Nalu. Using a devotion with a turbocharger. You do not want to get caught in the line of sight. Will probably die within like a second if you stayed out peeking long enough. But Team 3 is going to be taking a lot of damage. Nalu trying to hold down the part here. But Vantage is able to peek out far. And able to get a knock here. And Team 1 is the champion. That was a lot going on. And it's always a lot. You know, whenever you talk about Apex or watch Apex, it's always kind of intense at the very end. And that's actually just what I love to see. Like watching it from the outside perspective is pretty wild because typically I usually play the game. I don't really like watch multiple teams' perspectives, but it just adds on to how much more hectic it gets. But as the player itself is just this game is just fantastic. Play the game if you guys don't play the game. But this is the conclusion of our community night. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. And if you just tuned in now, sorry, but this is the end. And hopefully, we'll be holding more Apex community nights in the future. So, thank you all, and we'll see you next time.